the 2026 Kia EV9 performance model. Let's first talk about the highlights, then we can go into the details regarding this electric SUV. All right, so this is a dual motor EV SUV with the E all-wheel drive system and an estimated 501 horsepower. Kia is targeting a 0 to 60 time of 4.3 seconds. We have an electronically controlled suspension for the first time ever on a Kia SUV. We have exclusive exterior and interior design elements to set the EV9 GT apart from the rest, and these vehicles will be arriving with the NACS port, the North American charging standard. All right, now let's go ahead and let's get into the details regarding this product. This vehicle, it's going to represent the most powerful three-row SUV that Kia has ever produced, and the other first is going to be that electronically controlled suspension that I mentioned before. It sets the shocking damping based on the selected drive mode or through the GT button mounted on the steering wheel. We also get larger brakes with this performance model, and of course we have the unique design elements, although to be fair, it doesn't look that crazy from the outside. But comment below, let me know your thoughts regarding how this SUV looks. But these vehicles, they are going to be assembled in South Korea, and it is expected to arrive at dealerships in the later half of 2025. Pricing will be announced closer to the EV9 GT's on sale date. Now the Kia EV9 GT, it comes standard with the E all-wheel drive. We have dual electric motors mounted in the front and the rear. In the front, we have a 160 kilowatt motor, and at the rear, we have a 270 kilowatt motor. Combined, it produces 501 horsepower, which is 122 more than the EV9 GT line's 379 horsepower. Now, the final horsepower numbers, they may differ in the future as Kia continues their internal testing, but as of right now, they are shooting for 4.3 seconds regarding the 0 to 60. The EV9 GT line, it'll do 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat as of right now. Regarding drive modes, you can adjust them through your steering wheel, and we have normal, eco, and sport, and that is also going to affect your electronically controlled suspension, the ECS. But it's not just the shock damping, your steering and your brake feel, they will also change depending on the mode that you select. But there's also a bright green GT button found on the steering wheel, and this will allow you to access your GT mode, which will give you the stiffest setting for your shock damping. This performance GT model, it maintains the 7.8-inch ground clearance and the 5,000 pound towing capacity found on other EV9 trims. Unique to the EV9 GT is it's going to come standard with the exclusive virtual gear shift, VGS. This is supposed to mimic traditional gear shifts, and the vehicle can even reduce acceleration when the quote-unquote rev limit is reached. And you even have paddle shifters to, once again, quote-unquote manually shift through the gears with this EV9 GT. Plus the in-cabin electric active sound design, the EASD, it works in conjunction with the virtual gear shift to replicate the sounds of gear shifts taking place with this SUV. This performance SUV will also get an electronic limited slip differential. This ELSD, it's going to help with cornering stability by limiting wheel spin to the tires with less grip. Torque is electronically routed to the tires with more traction to help the EV9 GT maintain a stable nature in the corners. Kia claims that this GT model, it can charge from 10 to 80% in 25 minutes when using a DC fast charger. And of course, all EV9s, they come standard with the NACS port. As mentioned before, we do have some subtle exterior and interior updates to differentiate this GT from the other EV9s. Regarding wheels, we have 21-inch wheels wrapped in high-performance Continental tires. It's going to be 285 wide tires. You get some neon green brake calipers as well, and we also get bright green accents on the interior, including the steering wheel and the seats. These seats, they are deeply bolstered with Alcantara suede inserts with the GT logo embossed. We also get a GT exclusive steering wheel as well as dashboard trim, and you can also get dark gray / black simulated leather with neon accents as well. You have your 12.3-inch displays, you have the ambient lighting throughout, and we also get over-the-air updates as well with the EV9 GT. And you get pretty much all of the useful safety tech features as standard like blind spot monitoring, surround view monitor, rear cross traffic alert, etc. And as of right now, that's pretty much everything you need to know regarding the 2026 Kia EV9 GT. As always, I would like to hear your thoughts below in the comment section. Is this something that you would consider for you and your family? Would you like to travel around in this 3-row EV? Will that make sense for you and your family? I would like to hear your thoughts. But thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.